Are you a notary? Are you becoming a notary? How do you make more money? How do you expand your services? How can you even officiate weddings and build your business out? I'm going to cover all of that today, so stay tuned. Welcome to Grow My Officiant Business. My name's Chad Muncie, and I want to talk to you about something that's asked of me all the time. Chad, I'm a notary, and I want to expand my services. I want to build my business. I want to become a real licensed wedding officiant who can perform wedding ceremonies and charge more money. How do I grow my business? How do I incorporate all that into my business? That's what I'm going to talk to you about today. So, what is the definition of a notary? A notary is a person authorized to perform certain legal formalities, especially to draw up or certify contracts, deeds, and other documents for use in other jurisdictions. So a notary is someone who is officially set apart by the local government who can sign documents and contracts and help people like realtors and people who need things signed. They have to go through a notary. A lot of times people go to mail services and they need a notary, or go to the bank and need a notary. And as a mobile notary, you can service people around you in your local area who need a notary to sign things but don't necessarily want to have to go find it. They can look you up on Google and say, hey, I need a notary. How much do you charge to come sign this? Put your stamp on it, and then you give them a price. You build your business. So how can you not only make money as a notary, but how can you expand your business into other areas so you can make more money? Well, I want to talk about notaries building a business and expanding into performing wedding ceremonies. So the notary business can be a great way to make money. A lot of people do it on the side because they don't realize that they can actually do it full time, and they can build a legit full-time income from it. There are notaries making $100,000 a year. And if I just blew your head off like, what? Are you serious? Yes, I'm absolutely serious. In fact, there's some statistics I want to talk about. A lot of notaries are earning $2,000 or more dollars a month. Nearly 2/3 of full-timers who have been in business for at least 3 years earn $4,000 or more a month as a notary, and 16% earn more than $7,500 a month. Now, I have to say, as I do in every episode that I talk about business or building your business, the people who are consistent and persistent at building their business and constantly growing it are the people who are going to be in that 16%, and people who are going to be in the 2/3. The people who are not making a lot of money at it are people who say, I'm going to start a business. They put it on social and wait on people to call, and then they hear crickets. That is not how you build a business. That's not how you grow a business. And if you watch my content, you know how to do it because I teach it all the time on here. So if you're a notary, how can you start to grow your notary business? What are some ways you can think outside the box? First of all, build relationships with people by building trust. Do this by getting known for being awesome. Be awesome as a business owner, as a notary, and as a person. How do you become known for being awesome? Well, you give away value. One of the ways you could do it is offer free notarizations for veterans and advertise that everywhere on social media, all over the place. And once you start notarizing things for free for veterans, your name will get out. If you need something notarized, go to them. They support our veterans. Another way, offer free notarizations for local schools if schools need it. There are so many people in schools. There's literally thousands of people that are involved in the school system. And once your name gets in there, every person in that school talks and says, hey, if you need something notarized, so-and-so, they come to our school for free and notarize stuff. They are the person to go to. And then they'll call you, get you to notarize things. And then you start building your business by growing these relationships. You can also network with local mail delivery services. A lot of UPS stores and FedEx stores don't have anybody in-house to notarize things. So you have to call, you have to go in, talk to the manager, talk to the people in the stores and say, I'm available for notarizing. I'll give you something discount, or your customer something discount if you will allow me to be your primary notary. I'll come in when you need to, and maybe even you can plan a day where you go in for a few hours and people know to come in and get their things notarized at that time. Another way is to develop a business page on social media and get your notary business page as a Google business profile. But you've got to get a Google business profile that has your notary name or your notary business name, and make sure you're also on social media with a business page. Another thing that a lot of people don't do, and it shocks me, how many people just take cash money for their notary services. All you have to do is get an app like Stripe or even use PayPal and accept credit cards. You can also, there's another app called Wave, which is a great app on the computer. It's a software that's free, and it'll help you manage your finances, take credit card payments, invoice people, all that sort of stuff. Now, don't close off your hearing right now if you're like, I don't want to accept credit card payments. It costs more money and all that. All of these softwares, it's a very minimal charge. And when you have people that have a credit card but don't carry cash and they need a notary, they're going to come to you. You can get their credit card, you can charge your credit card, and if you need to charge a percentage fee for them using a credit card, that's okay. But the convenience of that will get you more customers than only accepting cash. Now, the big question is, I am a notary. I want to add on services. How can I add on being a wedding officiant? How can I start doing people's weddings? Well, if you're already a notary, you've already got a client contact list. So what I urge you to do is go through, get their contacts. If it's phone numbers, I would sit down one day, and if I know this is an old-fashioned way, getting each number and texting it, but that's one of the ways I would do it. Another way is if you have an email list, that's the best way. If you have an email list of all the customers you have, send an email and say, hey, I'm now offering officiant services. If you, any of your friends or any of your family have a last-minute wedding or an elopement or something like that, I can now help you out. Then add it to your website, add it to your Google business profile in the services, but don't have that as the primary way on Google people find you. What you need to do is you need to have a business profile on Google for your officiant services and a business profile on Google for your notary service. And yes, you can have two business profiles for one address on Google. The important thing is that you separate them, because when people look for officiant and they see your notary business, they're not going to call you, or vice versa. If they are looking for a notary and they see your officiant business, they're not going to call you. So have two separate profiles. But adding an officiant service onto your notary business is a great way to effectively raise your income, raise your profit. A lot of times people will be in business for a year, 2 years before they start making a profit. But if you add on elopements, and say you charge $250 for elopements and you got two customers a week, just two customers a week, and took a couple hours to do those, that's $500 extra a week. That's $2,000 a month just from doing a couple of elopements every week. So I urge you to find other avenues to make money. And if you have just put your business page up, you're a notary, and people start coming to you, and you stop advertising for free, which is creating a flyer, a business card, going to vendors, going to stores that are mail services, offering your services and showing people that you are in business so that they can pass your name out. If you've stopped doing that, and if you've stopped trying to post on social, start that, because as soon as you stop the momentum, your business will flatten out and you're not going to grow anymore. If you are a notary and you want to become an officiant, it's a great way to add more income. And I want you to subscribe to this channel, and I'll teach you how to build the officiant side of it. So thank you so much for watching this short video. I hope this helped some of you. If it didn't give you any information, I hope it at least inspired you to push forward and keep building your business. You're going to have a $100,000 business, I promise, if you keep pushing forward, keep the momentum, keep consistency, and keep being persistent. If you like this information, please subscribe to the channel. and hit the bell so you'll know when I put my next video out. Visit growmyofficiantbusiness.com for free resources. I'll see you again soon.